Hi, my name is Shaun. I'm the Strategic Solutions Specialist at A Insights, and today we're going to be talking about stakeholder needs analysis. So in our last video, we mapped out all of the different types of intelligence that you could be practicing to get your company to make better decisions. Now, all of this would be just pure noise without integrating with your stakeholders' needs and processes. So what does that look like? It looks like drinking from the fire hose if you don't do this. Can you imagine water that is flowing, that is unplanned, that doesn't have anywhere to go? These kind of insights without a plan, what you really need is insights with a plan. And this is almost like managing water and managing canals and streams to get the water to exactly where it's needed and by whom it's needed. How do we do this? Well, first of all, we need to look at the who, the when, and the what of market insights. On the who, one of the first things we'll need to do is actually list all of the MI users in your organization. Now, I hear you. Yes, you cannot, you do not have the resources to help everybody. So what you're going to need to do is categorize and prioritize and map your MI users and see who needs what. But then interviewing leadership and your market intelligence allies and getting down to specifics as to exactly what it is that they're looking for. Now, what do I mean by market intelligence allies? I'm talking about externally facing people that are inside driven, whether they be in supply chain, finance, marketing, whatever it might be. Now, on top of the who is also the when. And this is when we need to look at, well, what they need. Is it recurring or ad hoc? Are you doing it once or are you doing it multiple times? And importantly, what is the frequency of that insight that is needed? Now, frequency, what about urgency? What is the impact that that insight has on the business and that decision-making moment? Now, if we have the who and the when, we have basically your stakeholder success metrics. If this person gets this report at the right time, it's a success. If the wrong person gets the wrong report at the wrong time, obviously that doesn't work for you. Now, if we start looking at the what, we need to look at what are the key challenges in our business that needs to get the attention of market intelligence. What is the business impact of those challenges? And what are the key business questions that are floating around that need to be answered by this function? Now, if we put this together, we can see that we've got the beginning of a gap analysis. This is what we have, this is what we need to do, and in the from and the to, that is your job to be done. Now, taking the stakeholder success metrics, putting it together with a gap analysis gives you your stakeholder needs. Now, there's one key part of this that is missing that we're not going to touch today, which is scope. And this is something that we'll do at a later video, and we'll go in deep on scope. So now that we've listed everybody and we've asked everybody what their needs are, if you're still drinking from the fire hose, it means that you still need one more consolidation step, one more prioritization step to be able to meet the needs of your stakeholders with the resources that you have already. Asking everybody what they need doesn't mean that you'll give everybody exactly what they want, but at least you know what is needed and what is relevant that you can take back to your process. Now, if we look at how we'll put this in place, effectively what you want is you want recurring and scheduled continuous processes with your stakeholders that this is going to drive. And what kind of deliverables can we give to our stakeholders in this situation? And this is going to be monthly, weekly newsletters. This is going to be reports. This is going to be battle cards for your sales team, a business radar, and other business requests from time to time. Now, if we look at the business calendar and we look at what are those business processes that have got a decision-making moment that needs market intelligence inserted into it. And making sure that the deliverables put into these moments create the rhythm because your stakeholders need regular updates with a recurring structure for them to be able to feel the pulse of the market. And in a volatile market, feeling the pulse is going to tell you exactly what is happening and what your decision-making needs to be. That wraps up all of the scheduled work that you can do. But please consider that there are two other things that are always keeping you busy, which are ad hoc and discovery. These are all jobs to be done. Don't forget to leave room for ad hoc in your planning. Even though you can't plan ad hoc, you can leave space available for that. Because if you don't, you could risk a very common problem for MI people, which is burnout, especially in turbulent times when there's a lot of ad hoc analysis. So let's have a look and see what this ad hoc means. The types of ad hoc deliverables that you do need to include in your planning are typical business issues like opportunities and threats, scenario development or decision trees that indicate the context of how a decision needs to be made, as well as ongoing analysis of key issues in your operating environment. There are deep dives on specific topics that you'll be asked to do from time to time. You'll be asked to do benchmarking on financials or operations or production, whatever it might be. Benchmarking is a very good ad hoc process for you to deliver, as well as checking data from all of your colleagues and making sure that that is correct and accurate when taking that into the public space. So to wrap up, and using product as an example, where your measure of success is getting the right product to the right customer at the right time, at the right price. For market intelligence, our product is insights and foresights. And the purpose of a stakeholder analysis is making sure that the right stakeholder gets the right insight at the right time with the right facts to be able to make a better decision. And your stakeholder needs analysis will set you up for success in this. Thank you very much for your time. Please like and subscribe, and watch out for our next video on agri-food market intelligence. And if you sent us a direct message, we'll give you the one-pager on stakeholder needs analysis. Thank you.